The Bonnie Pirates. The Bonnie Pirates, despite being a worst generation crew, are a collection of individuals who aren't really as dangerous as they were initially made out to be. It's a crew full of former fishermen, with the captain, Jewelry Bonnie, being the only person with a noticeable bounty on her head since she successfully evaded the world government for several years. The crew's goal was to find and recover Bonnie's adoptive father, the former warlord Bartholomew Kuma. During their journey, the crew got in a fight against Blackbeard on a burning island in the New World, and after that loss, they were all captured by the Marines. Although Bonnie managed to escape, she left her entire crew behind, and the fate of the rest of the crewmates isn't really clear. Their flagship's name was the Jewelry Margarita. Considering Bonnie's insane power-up during the Egghead arc, I think she easily deserves 25th place. The Fire Tank Pirates. Akin to a mafia family run by their captain Capone Bege, the Fire Tank Pirates are a crew of ruthless cutthroat gangsters from the West Blue. During the time skip, they decided to join Big Mom and fight under her banner, before eventually betraying and attempting to assassinate her with the Straw Hat crew. Most of the Fire Tank Pirates crew members are expert marksmen with firearms, and they also work exceptionally well together as a team. The only named members of this crew are Capone Bege, his advisor Vito, an assassin Gori, and Bege's wife, Chiffon. Before their ship was burned down by Prometheus, the crew used to sail on the Nostra Castello. Currently, they're still actively sailing the seas, and have connections with the underworld who give them jobs. Solid crew, 17th place. The Hawkins Pirates. The Hawkins Pirates don't really have any notable feats to their name, besides somehow managing to reach the New World. They were initially a part of an alliance aiming to take down Red Hair Shanks, but were betrayed by the On-Air Pirates and quickly assimilated within Kaido's ranks. The crew's captain is Basil Hawkins. Second in command is a mink named Faust, while the rest of the crew don't have any official names. During Wano, Hawkins suffered a fatal injury from Killer and presumably lost his life. Their ship was called the Grudge Dolph, and it's unknown what the crew did after losing their captain and facing the Marines at Wano. I'd say they're on the weaker end of worst generation crews, 26th place. The Endurance Curry Pirates. Originally created as a gag crew, the Endurance Curry Pirates haven't really been featured in the story beyond a glimpse of them listening to Vegapunk's broadcast during the Egghead arc. The crew supposedly has 4 members: Hippie, Scimitarta, Hiru, and Mokuba. 70th place. The Drake Pirates. Originating from the North Blue, the Drake Pirates made quite a name for themselves working for the undercover sword member X-Drake. Not much is known about their strength as a pirate crew, and Drake's crew members don't even have any official names. The only feat that attests to their strength is the fact that they managed to reach the Sabaudi archipelago, whereas most pirate crews succumb to the Grand Line before ever getting that far. Their flagship was a slightly modified marine ship called the Liberal Hind, and the crew disbanded soon after they were assimilated into the Beast Pirates ranks. 36th place. The Giant Warrior Pirates. The Giant Warrior Pirates consists exclusively of, well, giants, which are some of the best warriors in the entire world. This pirate crew has presumably been active for a very long time, and has built quite a name for itself. However, around 100 years later, the crew was temporarily disbanded as the two leaders, Dory and Brogy, had a disagreement and decided to duel each other to the death. This duel lasted for around 100 years, until Luffy and his crew met them and defused the situation. Following their return, the crew has resumed its activities and is currently a known ally of red-haired pirates. The Giant Warrior Pirates don't seem to have any clear hierarchies. Instead, they rely on the respect each member has gained as a warrior to ascertain the chain of command. Besides Dory and Brogy, some other notable members are Oimo and Kashi, the two giants we met on Enies Lobby. The crew has used 3 known flagships so far: the Great Magni during the time of the former Captain Jarul and Jorul, then the Great Eric when Dory and Brogy were captains 102 years ago, and finally, the unnamed vessel seen during their escape from the Egghead Island. The captains of this crew were strong enough to stand their own against the 5 elders. That by itself deserves at least 14th place. The new Giant Warrior Pirates. This crew is pretty much a spiritual successor of the Giant Warrior Pirates. Their captain, Hajrudin, formed the crew in order to pay homage to the legendary pirates that preceded him. The crew currently consists of only 5 members: Hajrudin, Stanzen, Rode, Goldberg, and Gerd. Also, each member has a clearly specified role, similar to the structure of the Straw Hat Pirates. They are currently on the run from the forces of Cross Guild for quitting their roles within the organization in favor of forming their own crew and joining the Straw Hat Grand Fleet. Their ship is called the Naglfar, and it has a cool Viking design. 27th place. The Fanged Toad Pirates. The Fanged Toad was a crew of 4 people who managed to survive in Paradis before they lost 5 Davy back fights and key crew members to the Foxy Pirates. They didn't last very long after that, since their ship got promptly attacked by sea monkeys soon after. Their captain's name is Kibagaru. 68th place. The Usopp Pirates. The Usopp Pirates are a pretend pirate group created by Usopp. The crew members are 3 children from Syrup Village who look up to Usopp and share his dream of becoming great warriors of the sea. The crew members are Ninjin, Piman, and Tamanegi. It's just a couple of kids playing pirates, 79th place. The Caribou Pirates. Led by Captain Caribou, the Caribou Pirates are a somewhat dangerous pirate crew who made their debut during the events of Sabaudi Archipelago. The crew is led by two brothers, Caribou and Korobu, while the other members remain unnamed besides the Gravediggers. Their ship is pulled by the former sea beast of the Arlong pirate, Mumu. Despite their captain being comically lost at sea for the majority of their time on screen, the crew still exists. 44th place.